Hi guys, thanks for joining in. I just wanted to jump on and do a quick scope today. I usually come on Monday nights, but today this was something that was on my mind, so I figured I'd scope about it. I made a post on, thanks for joining in, guys. I had made a post on Facebook earlier today about the things that the enemy will try to use to destroy us, but God will use that same thing. Oh, well, thank you for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the quick scope. It won't be long. I'm usually on Monday nights, but I had to touch on this real fast. As I was saying, I made a post in Facebook today talking about the very thing that the enemy will use. Hey, Teresa. To try to destroy us is the very thing that God will use to catapult us to the next level. And sometimes we'll get stuck in the pain of the event that has happened to us, and we can't move forward because we're holding on to it. And sometimes you have to, well, not sometimes, we always have to learn to look at that thing, work through it. You never forget it, but it's a part of your story. And the thing the enemy tried to use in my life to destroy me is the very thing that God is using to give me a voice. Never be ashamed of your story. Never allow the pain of your past to cause you to be stuck where you're just reliving that thing over and over again. Because if you're reliving it over and over again, then you haven't healed and you're not able to move on and you're not able to walk into your purpose or your destiny that God has for you. Everything that you go through, we have to understand it has a purpose in our lives. We may go through some things that may be heart-wrenching, may be devastating, things that would probably destroy any other person. But if God brought you through it, then that means that there is a purpose behind that event. And we have to stay on our face. We have to seek Him and see what that purpose is. Because if we do that, then He's going to reveal it to us. But you have to be open to want to know what it is. Don't allow the past to keep you stuck. Because see, when you allow the past to keep you stuck, then you're bound. You're held in bondage. You're held in bondage to that thing when whoever that person was or whatever that thing was that attacked you, they've moved on, but you're still holding on and you're still stuck. So we have to get to a place where we understand that healing is available, but you have to want it. Moving on is available, but you have to want it. Hey, King. I'm glad to see you here. So you do not have to be stuck in that place of pain. You do not have to be stuck in that place of hurt. God is a healing God. He's a God of restoration. So if you are open and you're truly seeking Him and you truly want to move past that, yes, you have to stay on your face. You have to seek Him with your whole heart. I am a living witness that God can restore. He can heal. There is nothing that God can't do. You're looking at a person who wanted to end her life. You're looking at a person who almost lost her life to domestic violence. You're looking at a person who almost lost her life to drugs. You're looking at a person who gave birth to a child that died, and then weeks later, I almost lost my life again. But God, every time the enemy attacked me, every time he came after me, the enemy wanted to destroy my very destiny because he knew who I was. He had a glimpse of what I was going to do. He knew that I was going to open my mouth and speak to women. And when I told my story that women were going to be free, He did not want that. He wanted them to be held in bondage. He wanted them to be stuck where they are. But I'm here to tell you that God can restore anything. The same man that tried to take my life, the father of my child, we are good friends right now today. That very relationship that the enemy tried to wipe out of here, God came right back in and restored it and let people know that you have to be able to forgive. Unforgiveness will kill you. It will destroy your very being. I was holding so tight to unforgiveness, and I didn't realize that unforgiveness was causing me to die a spiritual death. But God came along and he restored that thing. He restored it. And he showed our families and he showed people that forgiveness is real. If you seek him, if you ask him, he can do anything. There is nothing too big for our God. Unforgiveness is poison. It's nothing too big for our God. Nothing at all. People ask me now today, how in the world can you even have a friendship with someone who tried to take your life? Well, what I want you to know is that it had nothing to do with me, but had everything to do with the destiny that God had purposed for my life before I was even in my mother's womb. So he knew this was going to happen. He knew he was going to restore that relationship, and he knew he was going to use it to show people that what the enemy will use to try and kill you, I'll use that same thing to catapult you to the next level. So instead of reliving that thing over and over again, you need to be somewhere on your face thanking God that he put you through it. You have to trust him. If you're asking for something, you have to have faith. You have to believe that you serve a God that can do anything. Don't allow the past to keep you stuck. Don't stay in that pain. Don't keep reliving that pain. You have to be healed. Once you have healing, you can use that same story to help someone else. So I just wanted to come on real quick. I'm not going to stay on here long because sometimes I get on here and I say I'm going to be quick, and yeah, that just usually doesn't happen. But today I just wanted to deliver that quick message. Do not allow the pain of the past to keep you stuck where you can't walk into your destiny. Let what the enemy try to use to destroy you, allow God to use that same thing to catapult you to the next level in your purpose. So I hope you enjoyed this quick scope. I'll be back on Monday nights at 7:30. Straight Talk with Chris. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Love you guys.